everyone. Um, Thanks for joining me to Yoga 360 with Elnaz. I am video recording my sessions these days to be able to share them online with all of you. As you know, we are kind of like trying to avoid going outside because of the coronavirus. And I think that's a great opportunity for us to do something at home. Maybe a little bit of workout or maybe learning new things. So I called my channel Yoga 360 with Elnaz because I am trying to encompass different or various parts of the body into my practice. Hope you enjoy it, and let's start. So just close your eyes. Before we start, bring your attention to the class, maybe to your breath. Start deepening your breath. And maybe you can set an intention for your practice. So let's start with a small, simple twist. So just bring your left hand on your right knee and extend your arm all the way and twist and put the arm behind yourself. Open the chest, the chin is parallel to the floor, and then bring your attention to your breathing. And then come back to the center. Let's do it on the other side. Extend your arm all the way. Again, turn your rib cage, your torso all the way to the left side. And we are elongating through the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. And then coming back to the center. Let's do a short hip opener. So basically, now put your left ankle on your, right ankle on your left knee, or stack them over each other, and then your right knee is stacked over left ankle. If this is difficult for you, you have the chance of putting it in front of each other. Otherwise, stack them over each other and just make your hands as if you're protecting a cupcake and just put them in front of you. And then try to keep your upper body straight. If you are able, maybe walk your hands a little bit to the front. So I'll sit from the side that you guys can see me better. At the same time, I'm trying to keep the collarbones wide and the torso long. And both feet are flexed. Sorry, I just feel we need more light, a little bit more light. Yeah. Just let the stretch happen on the right side of the body, especially on the right hip. And then slowly coming back up. Let's switch. So it's gonna be left ankle on top of the right knee. And then slowly again, even there's a way of like extending your arms all the way to the ceiling and then slowly just folding forward. So again, in this pose now, I'm feeling the stretch on the left side of the hip, basically the left hip. And then slowly coming back up. And then again, coming back to the normal cross. Before we start going to other poses, maybe let's do a few cat-cows, seated cat-cow. It's gonna be taken breath, open your chest to the front of the room, and exhale. exhale your back all the way. Again, take a breath. Open your chest. And exhale. And again, take a breath. Open your chest. And exhale. And then let's do a little bit of circular movement with your waist. Then we'll do it to the reverse side, whichever side you did. Just do the reverse. And then when you're ready, slowly come to the tabletop. I still feel we need more light. That could give more light. Okay. Then coming to the tabletop. This is actually a small mat for under the knees. I mean, if you guys have, as you can see, I'm not using my mat right now because there's a carpet here. But if you guys need it, it's a very useful thing, especially for under the knees. So then coming to the tabletop position, and then from here, I still feel I don't even need it because the carpet is thick enough. Then just coil your toes under and lift your knees just a few inches away from the ground. Let the core works. And make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders. And again, coming back down. Then extend your right leg all the way to the hip height and your left arm. And with the exhale, just bring the elbow to the nose. Again, take a breath and exhale. Take a breath and exhale. And take a breath and exhale. Let's switch. Take a breath, exhale. Take a breath here and exhale. And take a breath and exhale. And then from here, we're going to coil the toes under. We're going to come to the first downward facing dog. We're pushing the thighs and the hips toward the back of the room. So again, it's okay to pedal the feet a little bit. And try to even elongate the upper body. So it's okay to have a little bit of micro bend in the knees. And then from here, just lift your left leg. And then bring it knee to nose. Hug your left leg between your hands and your chest. And then step it forward between your hands, between your palms. And then step your back knee down. Point your toes. And then from here, come all the way to the low lunge. So we are letting the stretch happen, so we're trying to keep the hip square to the front of the room, basically neutral. It's not like to the side, it's neutral. So we are extending the arms all the way to the ceiling. We are going to make sure that the knee is stacked over the heel. The front knee is stacked over the heel. Then here, if you are able, we are going to move you might even lose the balance like me. So you're going to move your front foot a little bit further and then just sink further on your hip. So this is giving more stretch on the right side. And then if you can, just make your hands like a cactus. The front leg is the left one, so stack. Now we want to make a twist here, so slowly just twist to your left side. So this is another added twist on top of this pose. And then breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly coming back to the center. we're gonna frame the hands around the foot and then coil our toes under, push the front leg to the plank position, and you're coming to the basically plank. We're going to slowly come all the way to our belly. And then from here, we're going to do a back bend. Just point your toes, bring your palms near to your ribs. Take a breath, lift your chest. This is called the Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. And with the exhale, bring your head down. Again, coil your toes under, push to the plank position, and again all the way to downward facing dog. So we're staying here for 5 deep breaths. Again, don't forget you can always have a micro bend in your knees. And then when you're ready, slowly just lift your right leg and then hug it between your chest, step it between your hands. Put the back knee down, point your toes, slowly come all the way to the low lunge. Again, make sure that the front knee is stacked over the front heel, all the way, extend your arms to the ceiling. You're giving a little bit of external rotation to the arms. It means like basically as if like the external or the triceps are rotating toward the inside. This movement is a very subtle movement which gives more space around the neck. And then again, try to move your foot a little bit further to the front and try to see if you can stretch and sink in further with your hips. Basically, this is giving more stretch on the groins, especially the left side. And then when you're ready, bring your hands and make them like a cactus, and then twist to your right side. Don't forget your breathing. You know, yoga is not only an exercise like the one that you do at gym. It's important that you coordinate with your, your breathing with your movements. So always breathe in and breathe out. Then slowly coming back to the center. Again, we're going to frame our hands around the foot, coil the toes under, coming to the plank position. From here, let's do a side plank. Just bring your left hand in the middle and just slowly come to the edges of basically of the feet, and then open the upper arm all the way to the ceiling. Again, we're going to make sure that the alignment is there. And again, we're trying to avoid to dumping the hip. We want to keep it up all the way. And then breathing. This is called Vashisthasana in Sanskrit, or side plank. If you feel this is difficult, you can actually do a variation and put one knee on the floor. And then again, coming back, we're going to do it very quick on the other side, basically switching down all the way and going to the side plank, to the right side. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then put the knees down. Maybe just open the knees wider and sink all the way back to the child pose. Put your forehead on the floor. This is called child pose. Just let the stretch happen all the way from the tailbone to the crown. And then keep your also palms strong on the floor. Maybe you can do a little bit of stretch for the arms. Just while your hip is in the same position, just twist your upper body and bring your left hand underneath the right arm and just stretch. And then we're going to do the reverse. Just again, the right arm underneath the left arm and stretch. And then we're gonna come back up. And then we're gonna slowly come back all the way to the seated position. So that was a very short practice, but effective, because it involved your core muscles and the whole strength of the body. So I hope that you enjoyed, and please join me on other short videos which I am planning to make. And stay tuned, maybe I'll post something every day or maybe every other day. And close your eyes again. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself and taking care of yourself.